Clock and the watch. Yes. Are machines and instruments to marry and to measure and show passing time. The clock usually stays in one place. Oh, a watch is carried about in a pocket or worn on the wrist. Now you'll notice that I don't have a watch. No. Mm-mm. I don't have a watch on either wrist. That's correct. You can see that? Yes. And I haven't had a watch for, probably 8 or 9 years. The only way that I know what time it is, yes, is from the cell phones. Yes. And it's 7:45 a.m. on Monday, the 17th of June. Does anybody know my wife's birthday, Heidi Lee Budnick? Yeah. It was yesterday, wasn't it? Yeah. And you were 49 yesterday, and you have custody of my sons. Now, on her 47th birthday, yes, there was an allegation of violating the restraint provisions of a protection order. Oh. Then there was the allegation of cyber stalking. Yes. In the last 2 years, right now, I had to go to court for approximately 16 months. Yes. While you did mental health evaluations without admitting any evidence. Now look it's been 2 years. Yes. My wife had a birthday yesterday, her 49th birthday. Happened to be on Father's Day. Yes. And she has custody of my sons. When the truth was, yes, she made sure that I would not get notice of court hearings. That's right. I never got a dissolution of marriage. That's right. She never admitted to the court, yes, the United Nations marriage certificate or the expungement of my actual arrest and court appearances on Guam. Yeah. Now, for the last 3.5, maybe almost close to 4 years, in November it'll be 4 years, I've been telling you that the petitioner needed to sign the protection order. I had to be given notice and opportunity to be heard. You had to have proof of attempting of service, right? And you actually marked on the protection order? Yes. There was no attempt of service. Now, you'd say that the court record does show that you attempted service twice. Yes. I would say the RCW say that you can only have 14 days to issue a temporary protection order. Yeah. And when you tried to serve me twice in those 48 days, you violated state law. Now, let's look at the measure of time. It's the end of the world today. Poop. And I'm wanting you put in prison so that I can sue you. Now, this whole idea of carrying a watch, yes, for a lot of people, every time they look at the watch, it's something very important to them. But when you don't have a watch on, yes, you can't look at it. Now, let's say I wanted the watches of all of those that I'm going to sue. You have a watch collection, something from one of your ancestors, somebody that you really respected said, here's a beautiful watch for you as a gift. Now, let's say today I wanted to own all your watches and all your clocks. You have a grandfather clock that has a key in it? Pooch, do you have a watch? Well, I'm wanting.